Hello everybody, we are back and this is our new series called Open House. Team, I'm so excited. I am with the incredible Alanna and we are finally in the Groovy house. Alanna, please tell everyone, what is the Groovy house?
So I am a content creator and I always wanted to have my own space, and I was always really interested in interiors, but you have to have an interior, get into interiors. When I wanted to start my own studio and I found this property, which was, it's a house, but it's a commercial property, it allowed me to kind of use like all of my ideas in one go.
Where did your love of colour come from?
Growing up in Barbados, it's a very colourful place, and I then moved to New Jersey for school, and I thought that I needed to like be cool like everybody else, so I actually wore all black for a year.
Really?
Yeah, fully all black, head to toe. I left there and I took a year off and I went to South Africa, and then I went home for a while. And I was just finally surrounded by colour and like what I grew up with, and I just fell in love again. This is a necklace that I got in South Africa like 8 years ago that like started my love of like colour and accessories and things again. From then on, it just went from like, okay, an accent, you know, like a little bag, to jewellery, to
full.
If you look at my closet, there's not a lot of black in here anymore.
Okay, wait, we need to discuss this.
Yeah.
How do you decide what to wear?
You know, sometimes when too many things and you don't know what to do. That's what I come in here sometimes and I'm like, I have nothing to wear. And then I look back and I'm like,
there's a certain colour combo that you're obsessed with.
yeah, there is orange and pink.
Orange and pink?
Yeah. It's my favourite colour combo ever.
And that's what we're in now. Like we've got the pink floor and obviously yellow.
Love orange and pink.
This is yellow 03, which is our brightest yellow. But by taking it onto everything, like we've done the ceiling, we've done the picture rail, the skirting, and then I love in every room you've chosen the curtains to complement the walls.
I love colour drenching, and I just wanted that to be able to go throughout the whole thing. What I'm finding with design is that I need to find a way to like make everything cohesive, and when you walk in, you just want to feel like kind of like a hug.
So wait, you mentioned that your partner's favourite room was the Marrakesh room.
Yes, yeah.
Right, can we see it?
That room, yes.
Okay, let's see that room. I'm intrigued to see why he loves that one. Oh, we're in the famous Marrakesh.
This is the one.
This is the one.
Yeah, this is my favourite. This is actually the colour that introduced me to lip. During lockdown, you know, you're bored. And the first flat that we lived in, we decided to paint the bedroom, and we did it in Red 03, and that was my first introduction to lick, was this colour, and he loved it. I mean, he's not, like I said, a big colour person, but he loved this colour so much. It just felt so warm and inviting, and it's not like stark, you know, you don't walk in here and go, oh my gosh, like, what is all this colour in my eyes? It just makes you feel like a warm hug.
And then you've got the brighter.
Yeah, so that was it. Like, I really wanted to colour drench everywhere. Look at it. And I wanted to like bring that colour drenching into furniture as well, you know? Like, there were so many things that I needed to think about, and one of them was, you know, people are coming here to shoot campaigns, you know? And so I wanted it to be colourful, but I didn't want it to be intimidating for people. You know, I didn't want them to come in and not know where to look.
Where do you find all your amazing pieces from?
Yeah, so this room is called the Marrakesh room because a lot of the pieces in here I got from Marrakesh.
Oh, amazing.
So I went to Marrakesh the summer before we opened and came back with 3 suitcases. Because I brought this rug back with me.
Oh my God.
Because this is a studio, I was like, there's no way that anyone's gonna ruin this rug. So I put the expensive one on the wall as like the art piece to anchor, and then I got this rug from IKEA, and I'm like, anybody can spill anything on this one, just don't touch this one.
Actually, that's such a clever way, by that being the focal point feature when you come in.
Yeah, exactly.
And then this has such, you know, still has like the pattern, the bottom there.
And it still has the impact that I needed, but it just meant that it wasn't, I didn't have to be so precious about it. And like, this is the perfect art piece.
Love.
Even though it's a rug. Everything on this shelf I brought back from Marrakesh as well. In my suitcase. Yeah, I went a bit crazy. Look at this, it's a little watering can. How cute is that? There's a theme that you'll see throughout the studio, and it's that there are lots of curtains everywhere. And nobody knows what's behind them, but it's actually like hideous doors. And you'll see that my landlord is very generous with me, you know, like he's let me do so many different things, but the one thing he said that I was not allowed to change were the doors. And I think it's probably because of fire safety.
I was about to say it is fire, that is fire safety,
exactly. But I said there was no way that someone could come in here and shoot with those doors. So I thought of this curtain idea.
Can't emphasize how genius that is.
Thank you.
Because like literally we panned around this whole room.
Yeah, exactly.
That I just thought was texture.
Yeah,
And I was like, I'm here for the texture.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
But it's a door. And then if you think that's genius, just step back a little bit and let me show you. The curtain pole moves so that you can go through without, I know.
Something where I'm loving as well is if you are trying to do that tonal drench which you've done, I always say don't try and go for the exact same colour. Like it's slightly as you can see variation, and that's really pretty.
Yeah.
Like I think when everyone goes, oh, you have to be exact match, it all feels a bit like, oh, matchy.
Yeah.
This is so gorgeous.
And I think because you're also never going to get the exact match.
No, you're never going to do. So wait, I've noticed in this room, there's loads of soft curves.
Yes.
Was that intentional?
Yes, I mean, I love bright colors, but there needs to be a way to like soften it and make it a bit more approachable.
Cool.
So I think that was kind of like the theme, and my branding has like a little wave, and so I wanted that in everything. So like, you know, this light here, you've got the curves there. Even this little, I love this one. This is some Urban Outfitters as well.
There was actually.
Yeah, if you wouldn't believe, I know. Anyway, should we go to the next room? We'll go to the blue room.
The blue
yeah, exactly.
I need
my second favorite.
I need to see. So wait, we've got blue 10.
Yeah.
Blue 15 on the ceiling.
On the ceiling.
Yeah.
I wanted to do like color drenching, like I said, but I also wanted it to feel different in every room. I also like was led by the original features of the house, and you can kind of see that there's like a little bit of grain of blue hair, and so that's what was the inspiration for this room. Yes. So in the Marrakesh room, you don't have like the separation there.
Okay.
But this one did. So I said, oh my God, this is perfect. We can have blue, but we can then have another color on the ceiling, which still gives that vibe, but it also brightens it up. I'm sure you're like me as well, but I cannot stand white ceilings.
A complimentary white ceiling.
Yeah. But stark white.
Stark white,
no,
it
I
just
can't.
lacks. But also, it's such a large area.
Yeah, exactly. And you just walk in and you see nice color on the wall, and then you go, oh, okay, there's nothing up there.
Yeah, and it's like you've forgotten about it. Also, the blue 15, it recedes upwards, so it's the perfect color.
See, like I knew what I was doing.
So it's made this room feel bigger.
We built these shelves in as well so that I can have my little knickknacks, and actually these are, all of these little tiny cups are from my grandparents' wedding present like over 60 years ago, and they never used them, but they're so colorful and so gorgeous. And I said, oh my gosh, like these are perfect for the shelf. So we've got stuff from, you know, all over the world here.
And everything, I mean, this one.
Isn't that fun?
Sorry,
I know.
It's epic. Like that is just.
Best thing ever.
That is the happiest glass.
I love so fun.
And I bet you people who rent this as well, is they'll come here and they'll immerse themselves and be like, oh my God, I never thought to paint my ceiling groove.
Yeah.
Or to paint the skirting.
I got a lot of people who are like, oh my gosh, I'm decorating my house right now, and now I have like, I never thought to put so much color, but now I have all this inspiration. And I'm like, oh wow, like that's really nice. Like I'm also giving people interior design, like styling tips.
Yeah. Actually, I want to see the kitchen. Let's see the pink kitchen. Yay. This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
This is your colors, isn't it?
Yeah. I love dusty pink. I love like, you know, that like terracotta, but then like a bit brighter here. I just wanted a pink kitchen.
Who doesn't
you know?
want a pink kitchen?
Why not? And I think this was the area where I was like, okay, we'll bring another color in, you know, and not just color drench this one, but have like different accents. So that's why we did the yellow here with the curtains and, you know, the different little accents here. And it took me forever, took the longest out of any of the rooms. There were cabinets everywhere, so we had to take them all out. And then again, like I said, it's not my space, you know? So I was like, how do I make the kitchen what I need it to be without a complete reno? Like I was tiling this counter, I'm not kidding, like at 2 a.m. the night before we opened, because I was umming and ahhing about what to do in here, because I tiled that section
I love
a long time ago.
Tiling has really, really elevated it. And because you've done open shelving, it's let the room breathe.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just love, like, it's just a place for me to just have, like, fun things.
I'm amazed with these the mugs that you were talking about.
Yeah, like, come on, like, I gave this to my handyman, he was like, this is the smallest cup ever. Like, no tea can fit in this, you know? Like, if he doesn't want to sip. Exactly. So he was not pleased. So I had to get him some other ones. I tried giving him this one time. He was like, what is that? Like, his hands couldn't even fit in.
And then you've got these were Colour of Arley, aren't they?
Yeah, Colours of Arley. They worked with me on those and I just love them so much.
Such a clever way. If you've got ugly washing machine, dishwasher, anything like that which you want to hide, having this and it's just, and it's so easy.
Yeah, it's so easy. And it just elevates the space. It brings like more texture, more prints, more colour, and you can like hide things. Since we're down here, maybe we should show the garden. Let's go. So I wanted to do this like garden space. I've never had a garden before.
Yeah.
And so I really wanted to have this like bar cart idea. And I found this really cool one from Dunelm. And so I have an extra Rado 3. And so I thought that I would paint it. And because it was outside, I made it like intentionally look really rustic.
Yes.
So I made it like textured with grout from the tiles so that it wouldn't look perfect, so that it would have that like, if it was outside for years look already.
And wait, please, this.
Yeah. I wanted to have this table outside and they're so expensive. And so I thought, I'm just gonna figure it out myself. And so I literally just sat down and tiled it myself.
I think this one's your best one.
I know, I think so too. Like the lines are so straight. This is a little sneak peek. But my plan is to have Groovy House be like a lifestyle brand.
Yeah, it's genius.
So I want to have Groovy ceramics, like I was saying, and I want to have objects as well. So like making things like that.
Yeah, no brainer. No brainer.
Exactly.
But it's interesting that you said you didn't like neutrals.
Yeah.
Because where you film all your beauty content, that's quite neutral.
Yes, but we have to go look at it.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Come on, have a look. Come. So this is the final room.
This is the final room.
And this is neutral.
Yeah, this is the one space that is really neutral. And because I do all of my beauty stuff in here, I really wanted to keep it warm, but also not, you don't want to change the color of the products or the makeup or, you know, sometimes if I go and I take a selfie in the blue room, the light on my face is different than if I'm in the Marrakesh room, you know, because of the tones. So I wanted to make sure that I had a space that was welcoming and inviting and still colorful with all of the pieces that we have on here, but the color on the wall is neutral. So it means that, you know, for people who are a bit like nervous about going so crazy like downstairs, there is a way to still have a colorful space. You know?
Totally. And I think this is such a good example of that. Like you've got the white 06 that has that lovely little pink.
I know, it's
in it.
so gorgeous.
So pretty.
It is so gorgeous. I think it's actually not so crazy if you do the whole room in one color than doing like an accent wall.
Oh, it's way better.
I think that's why it is intimidating for people, is because you walk in and you're just like, oh, okay.
Yes.
But if it's the whole room, it just feels like a hug. Like
and it sort of, it takes you into the whole space rather than just your eye drawn to one particular space. You want to like your eye to travel around.
Exactly. Maybe I should come work with you guys.
Okay, please come work for us. Guys, please, I would love that.
I'll consult, you know, we can work together.
Guys, thank you so much. Honestly, thank you so much, my lovely.